Hello everyone. So today I thought I'll probably talk about components, also versions in Jira. So when you create a new component or a version, not usually, but natively out of the box, components and versions are project specific. So basically when you create a component, and by the way, components are basically a way to break up your projects into smaller modules. So maybe you want to work on a big project and you just want a way to categorize your projects or project into smaller chunk spaces, and you can actually use component. Similarly for versions are basically something that you will do, or releases that you will probably make on a specific date. Now the thing is that these components and versions are project specific. So when you create a component within a project, it will stay within a project, right? And similarly for version. Now people do ask this question about can I have these components and versions synced across different projects, especially for cross-project releases. If you're using an app like, not really an app, but if you're using advanced roadmaps on Jira Premium, then you have the ability in advanced roadmaps to create a cross-project release that will actually create releases in two projects or multiple projects based on, of course, your plan source, and it will manage the dates. It will basically create the same release across different projects. Now there are other possibilities. If you're on server, you can also try to write a script using script for Jira, of course, to maybe create and update the component and versions across different projects. That is one option. One other option, which is probably more convenient for majority of people, is to use an app. Now there are different apps that you can take a look at. For example, there are apps like, just search for components and you will find this app called Version and Component Sync for Jira. Recently, I started playing with an app called Octo, which I thought I'll also mention here. It should be, if you search for the app here on the marketplace listing, it will also give you some capability of creating these components across projects and also syncing them. So there are possibilities, but you have to, of course, use one of these apps. You can also do a few things with the not advanced, but automation rules. And I believe I did talk about it in my Jira Cloud Automation course. So if you go to my courses and if you go to Mastering Jira Cloud Automation, so basically using automation rules, you do have some capabilities. It is not really like you can't really do each and everything, but I believe you should be able to create some kind of cross project release where you can create where you can basically look for or create a rule that will listen for some events, and it will create the same release maybe somewhere else, and along with the dates. So I did talk about it. So do take a look at this video. This is, I think, of course, it won't really do each and everything because we are limited by what this Jira Cloud Automation has to offer. Again, if you're doing something similar using Jira REST API, then you're again limited by what Jira REST API has to offer. But there are some capabilities in Jira using these methods to achieve cross-project versions and components. But one thing which is not there is the ability to create subcomponents, because you need to rely on these apps, like one of these apps. So maybe you can take a look at this app from Octo, which I am actually trying, and I will probably talk about it, and I'll probably show you, by the way. So if you search for components, you might be able to find some apps that can actually let you create subcomponents. So subcomponents or creating some kind of hierarchies for components is also desirable. Some people want it and they actually want to have a breakup of their project, but not a flat breakup. They want to create multiple levels. So this is something that I thought I'll probably share with all of you, that you need to actually rely on an app or automation or a script to achieve this. And that is all. That is all I wanted to talk about today in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much.